Levels up, man, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, and of course, we're talking about Hunger Games, snakes and birds in 2023. What are we doing? But interesting movie showing us about Snow always on top, where we learn about President Snow. If you for y'all who don't know who President Snow is, watch the original Hunger Games. He's the main villain. We learn about his backstory and how one little snake can create a villain. Of course, like I said, we are talking about Hunger Games, the Ballad of Songbird and Snake. And of course, I'm joined with the one and the only Unico Williams. How you doing today, my guy?
I'm well. This movie was about somebody?
Yes, it's about the President Snow from the original. He's the
I,
villain from the original series.
I didn't know. So quick little story here. My girl at the time, she was having some kind of like sleepover for like her little cousins and stuff, and she had rented it from Redbox, and I was faded. So I had to grab that hand and handle my business. I had to snatch her up real quick. One of us left the room, and it wasn't me. So I didn't get to see it all. So I don't know nothing about the Hunger Games.
Yes,
so I just went into this Snowden. And I just watched it as just a movie goer, and I understood the story, which was cool. I understood like everything that was going on. I didn't know
it's a prequel, so you didn't have
for a fan, if you're an actual fan of this series and you watched everything, I bet this meant a whole lot more to you.
Yeah, should we shout out? We saw Tigress, the cousin, in which if y'all watch Hunger Games too, which you should have watched if you on this thing, besides Joe, of course. But Tigress tried to, you see how much she loved.
We had that mug on Redbox. That's how long ago that was. That was a long time ago. For all my current babes, that was a long time ago. Right, Gotti?
But yeah, shout out to Gotti in the background, getting them likes and subscribes. Go like and subscribe. You want to see Gotti stick his head up continuously over and over again.
Where are you?
There you go. He said.
That's that like and subscribe. Are you a part of the Lizard League at this point? Like what? What are you doing? Are you a part of the Lizard League?
Joe.
Jesus,
he heard old girl sing, and now he want to be like the snake.
No, and
that guy wants to be like the snake when she sings the song.
You want to be like a snake? Good boy.
Yes. Sing, Joe, so the dog can wrap around you like a snake.
What do you say? Me, you, and your cloak and glasses. We can go somewhere. We can discuss fashion like Prada blouse, Gucci bra. All right, that didn't work. You don't love Jay-Z? Would you take the dinner with Jay-Z? He's wagging his tail. Anyway, whatever. Katniss, potatoes, roots. What are we talking about here?
They had a lot of callbacks. We heard the name. I think Katniss is cute that she told Snow. The Mockingbirds, the Lucy Gray Baird, all that stuff, a lot of callbacks and everything in this show. So it's a lot of callbacks. But the movie is based on its own. It's a prequel, so you don't have to watch the other Hunger Games to understand what's going on. But it's like I said, it's a prequel. But it was to me, it was good. It was a very good movie. It was solid. It was long, of course, but it had 3 parts to it. You had the part where the games got set up, then you had the actual Hunger Games, then you had the part where he became a peacemaker and basically went through his military training. We learned how he became president and how he took over after 2 amazing actors in this movie. One actress,
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis killed that role. Shout out to her. She did her thing in that role.
Really?
And yeah, I thought she did amazing. She was very creepy, and it's very Hunger Games. If you, like I said, if you know Hunger Games, you know that's very Hunger Games.
I'm about to watch that today.
Then you have Mr. Dinkles as the regretful creator of the Hunger Games, in which Snow's father kind of took from him and stole from him, so now he hates him. And so the whole movie led to basically 2 people who weren't bad guys led to the ultimate bad guy. That's basically what the movie is. If I could sum it up in a thing, two people who weren't bad guys created the ultimate bad guy. Which is Snow from the thing, because you have Peter Dinkle, who was the dean at the time, who was mad at his father for taking his idea and creating this horrible event to make these people suffer. So he held it against his son, and he screwed him in every way he could until he got vengeful a little bit, and we saw what happened to him at the end of the movie. And then you have our Jane Doe, aka Lucy Gray Baird, who was in love with him, and he's at this point where he's trying to figure out if he's the good guy. Snow is trying to figure out if he's gonna be this good person or he's gonna be this person to do whatever it takes to get his family off. Because I need to get my family. We poor. They did everything to us. My cousin looks up to me. They can't make rent. The Tiger's like, you a good person. So now he's like, okay, do I be a good person or do I be a bad person? And in the end, he got bit by that snake, and my man whole personality just said, bad guy. The world. Joe, you can see the moment he snapped too, Joe.
I'm conf-
It was actually dope.
no. Like. So when all that was going on, the whole time I was still like scanning my whole brain about why is this happening? I don't understand. Because
She said trust is everything more than love. So he broke her trust when he was like, listen, I killed 3 people. And she said, who did you kill? And then he told her I was gonna leave, but it don't matter now. So now he's again like, you was gonna leave. So now, as she stated in the thing, trust is way more important than love to me. Because if I can't trust you, it don't matter what I love. So she kind of like, oh, I can't trust you. Now I'm finna get you out of here because I don't need you around me. She didn't end him or something, and then he was like, oh, you gonna get rid of me after all I done for you? I'm shooting this gun at you, fire off. And then he took the gun, let it go so they'd never catch it. Went back to the thing, and she asked him that question she asked him throughout the movie: what are the Hunger Games? And my man said, yo, people, the world is an arena. We
I
just
still
showing them
don't
what they are.
understand what the hell was going on because they was cool. And honestly, me and my barber were talking today, and I was talking about being deceitful to women when you're cheating on them, right? I was talking. It was
Don't be
me. It wasn't
disrespectful
him.
to
It
women.
was me talking, right? And one of the things I was like when I heard him say that, I was like, that's something that women should go for when you say I killed my old self, right? And so I was like, all right, bet. Like I was like, that's a good one. When she asked who was the third person, I was like, that's a good one. She's supposed to go for that. And I it just
For
all went
people
left
that are
out
not,
of nowhere. Like there was no real like she's like, oh, I'm gonna get some Katniss. Okay, cool. You're gonna get some Katniss. That's what's up. All right, so what's
Katniss Everdeen hint from the first movie.
I'm guessing that's her mom, right?
It would not be her mom. It would have to be her grandma if it was anybody. This is 64 years before the original, so I don't think
Is it?
she is in her. She is 16. That means she would have been 80. If to be her mom, she would have had to have Katniss at 60 years old.
Oh well, okay,
Unless my
shit.
math wrong, but Katniss is only 16 in the first one. So if it's 64 years in the future, yeah, she would have to be like 60 at minimum. So it would be her grandma at the most.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just feeling like if it's called Katniss, I feel like she like passed that down or something somehow. But
Yeah,
maybe she
something
made
could
it
be
up
like
north. I don't know. There's got to be a part two probably. But what I'm saying is this is that so he said that line which I thought was very player. It's a very good lie. Um, it belongs in the Hall of Fame of player. Um, in the Hall of Fame of lies. It's a very good one. And but he still was like about to just keep on marching forward and going north with her and
oh,
doing stuff. He was about to be with her. So
he was
like,
going for
what was the problem? What was
he was about to be
where
with.
did she have a problem at? How did she know that he dropped a dime on his homeboy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She
I
got
didn't
she got it. She got the hint.
I didn't
She got the
understand.
hint.
My thing was I just
The,
didn't
the
understand.
thing is, who else? Who if they got old boy already up there and he shot the other dude? Who would have the opportunity to turn him in? Because he ain't talking to nobody else about it. Think about it. Like he's the obvious person who turned. He's like, we had a message that we received that he was doing this with him. Who else would know it? Let's be honest. Who else would know it out that whole group?
See, I thought
The other two dead.
I thought that like, because the thing is, when they replayed it, his Cornelius or whatever that boy name is, Corliss, Snowboy, they didn't play his. I thought they was gonna play his voice, and that's how old girl was gonna know. You feel me? But I guess that's how she figured it out, was that he would only have that conversation with him because she was in the backstage when niggas start getting knelt. So she knew it had to only be.
And the other two are gone, so they can't.
They about to get
dead,
hung,
so they can't snitch.
Right.
Yeah, and
so
the other
they about to
dude
get
hung
hung
with him, so
they don't even know how
person, me and
mockingbirds
you.
work, right? Songbirds, they don't even know how they work, right? I don't think they use them.
Even in that case, it's all the two people that's alive left would be me and you, and I didn't snitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
The other two people that know dead, we shot them.
Yeah.
The other two are hanging right now. So it's only me and you.
It's it.
That's it. It's only 6
You
of us.
shot the other two people, so yeah.
Yeah. And the other two are getting hung right now, so it wasn't them. so it's only me and you, and it wasn't me, my guy.
So now that I have this context, I'm ready to watch. I'm actually ready. There's no female companion, so I'm ready to sit and watch the other Hunger Games now. So I'm good to go.
We like I said, we met Tigress, who, if y'all know, she's an important part in the second movie, the sequel to the original. She's in the first one, but it's the person that dress up people, which she does in this movie, by the way. She's her brother. I mean, her cousins.
Okay, that's good context.
Yeah. So she dresses him up, and that's leading her to her job, which she becomes the head of in the first Hunger Games, in which she dresses up Katniss, and that's his cousin. And we find out in the second movie, for context, she against that motherfucker. Now she hate her cousin, which is a very strong dynamic from what we've been having. When in this movie, she absolutely adores her cousin. And as the little girl version of herself, actually probably led him to this too, in a weird way. Like I said, all the good people led him to be a bad guy. He's like, why's that man doing that, cousin? He's like, cause he's starving. So you got that little context. Like I said, Viola Davis, Peter, as well as the dean. It's a lot of cool things. Apparently, for context, Snow is trying to get out. He's trying to get his family. His dad was a rebel. His dad betrayed everybody. He got on a tree, which is a consistent theme in the show, which she actually sings. You betrayed 3 people. You 3 people throughout the story. It symbolizes that at the end, Snow kills 3 people. And he says, I have 3 people. The song throughout what was good was her music always played through the whole entire movie. Like every song she played is literally part of the plot of the whole movie. Even to the point where he said, what happened to this Grace girl? And he like, you'll never know. Which, because she disappeared just like she did in her song. Like whatever happened to her? He's like, you'll never know. I don't even really know. So when they hit that line, and then you see her actually disappear, and then Peter, as the dean, said, hey, she disappeared and nobody ever heard from her again, which is literally a line from the song that she sung to him while she was laying on his lap about her. Which I thought was a lot of cool things.
Who wrote the song?
She sung them songs.
She sung them songs. What, did she have a premonition or something? Because she was like, who's the third person on the hanging tree? And I was like, who wrote that song?
His best friend, which he betrayed. And that's the third person he literally betrayed. So she literally wrote the song. He betrayed 3 people.
So why did she ask? Why did she ask?
Huh?
Like, why did she ask? So who's the third person?
See if he gonna tell the truth. Remember the thing is with her is I believe in trust more than love. It's a consistent thing with her. So if I'm gonna ask you and you're gonna tell me the truth, which means I can trust you because you're gonna tell me the truth, or you're gonna lie to me. And when you lie to me, now you get bit by a snake and you can go back to your life and deal with your family and never see me again like my other son said.
And I guess, man, she's soft. He's soft too.
Listen, hey.
But no, that nigga was like, he was like, Is this poisonous? Is this poisonous?
Yo, my,
I'm
hey,
feeling
I ain't
like he
gonna
was
lie.
like,
I would do that too. The Mockingbird was mad at knowing they was singing all her songs and shit.
"Hey, you want to sing? You
Like,
want to sing her little songs with her? Let's shut y'all up because I think she poisoned me. So I gotta see y'all about this. I gotta see everybody involved."
yeah, but the movie was well written. I don't know if it'd be considered. It was certain parts that drag. Look at got it being a snake again. Look at I do apologize about my I lag sometimes with my camera, so I do notice that. But it's because I'm downloading some stuff. So, but
Why
as
would
long as
you
my mic
download
sound good,
stuff
Joe,
while we doing the show?
it been downloading since this morning. So I just did not. I was not finna stop it after, after I got this far.
Are
But as
you
long
are
as my
you
mic
are
sound
you
good,
are
right?
you downloading the Star Wars series in 4K and Blu-ray or what? What are you doing? What takes until from this morning? What are you downloading? What are you doing?
I'm doing a 114 gigabyte game downloads. I bought Baldur's Gate 3 too. So Baldur's
I
Gate,
hope to see you stream it. Where you gonna stream it at?
I'll probably stream it soon. So Twitch is Zelmay and overall 99 gaming.
This nigga
And
gonna
probably
say I'll probably stream it
shout,
soon. Oh, I gotta call West back. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
shout to West in Houston. But like I said, everything in this movie, it matched. The story was straightforward. It told you about characters you knew. You introduced the characters you saw. They hinted a lot at the original Hunger Games and what will happen in 65 years in the future. You had songs that, like I said, songs that fit. It was a solid movie though. Was it the most
Yeah,
interesting movie I ever seen?
yeah.
The first two Hunger Games were more interesting, but this probably was written better. But again, just because something written better don't mean it's better. It's it didn't have like certain emotional grips and stuff like that written in it, but it was solidly written. It was a good movie. The song selection was pretty good. I like the camera angles. A lot of good camera angles, and even though I thought they missed some opportunities, but there's a lot of good camera angles. So if you want to do camera work and talk about that stuff, it was a lot of good stuff. Especially when the girl got like stabbed in the neck with the bottle. I did hate the scene when they showed the bottle. It was so big, and I'm like, yo, that bleeding ain't like she ain't gonna successfully stab that big bottle through that little cage in it. It should have been the glass when the glass broke. It should have been a thinner bottle because I'm like, ain't no way she's sticking that bottle, that big thick bottle, through that little hole of a zoo cage, which they put them in a zoo cage, which is very strange. But I guess they're like they animals, which is vastly different from the original Hunger Games. They've made them stars in the original Hunger Games, and they promised them more
Oh yeah, they
things, which I
dress them
think
up
you'll
and all
probably
that
see.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and you sing just like she did, so she basically led to all that performance stuff, which probably Snow's idea, and then he probably gave him the idea, hey, listen, these people gonna betray us unless you give them say, hey, we're gonna give you freedom, y'all gonna have more food and all that if you win the home game, so y'all don't rebel and act up and take our flags down and put them over and say, what you gonna do to me? Shout out to Reaper.
That was the
They
weakest.
had
That
them.
was that was the weakest, like because they rebelled.
It
So
was
I
better
guess
than the original Hunger Game.
they explained the rebellion in the Hunger Games, the original series, right? They
His
explained
daddy
why
was
they
part of
rebelled
the
or what
original
happened.
rebellion. His daddy was part of the original rebellion. They explained this. They explained it here a little bit. But this movie is way before the Hunger Games. So most of them people didn't
Well,
even know
it
about the
was the
original
10th
rebellion.
one. It was the 10th one, but it was the first one hosted on live, like with a host. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was
So
the
this
10th
one
thing.
was
10th
basically
thing.
his daddy. Basically, he was like, I think he was like 4 in those things. So his daddy like led the rebellion, and of course his daddy from a tree because he was a rebel. He was the leader of the rebels, which made his family broke and which put him in a bad situation. But his auntie was kind of loyal to the people, so they let him rock. But your daddy betrayed us. So down with the Snow family, which is the whole Peter Dinklage whole character's model. And then he like Snow always on top, and then Peter drinks that stuff that he gave old girl in the thing, and then he passes. Snow was always on top, and then he walked off, and I'm like, oh yeah, he solidified now. He doing villainous thing. When he
Yeah,
was in
yeah.
that when that snake bit him, Joe, you saw the switch turn because he the whole movie was like, am I gonna do it for my family and go back and give us the life I always promised, or am I gonna be with her and run away? And I think he was kind of leaning toward running away. He felt bad about his best friend and all that stuff, and he was crying and all that. Soon that snake bit him. I don't give a fuck about the world no more. You saw the look on his face change up when that vein came up, and the vein stopped all of a sudden. It came up and then it came right back down. My man said, "Okay, bet
with
this poison.
her lying ass. I I
Is
thought it
this
was too.
poison? Okay, bet."
I thought it was too early for those. Huh? Well, not all things. Life changes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You
Uh,
about
he
to go out there and do some
he
bullshit. All right. All right.
he
All right.
he knew
Bet.
to it, but he was
Bet.
he was he he did the S word. He was simping. He knew it. So he saw them guns. He knew it was up. She lied instantly. Oh, he must have knew about this cabin. That nigga would have been gone if he knew about it. You think he gonna get hung and he knew about this cabin way out the way that nobody knew about? Come on now.
They
She put that
technology
there
so
and she knew it.
trash. How was they that? I know they ain't got fingerprint stuff, man. That nigga could
Well,
barely
they
make a
said they
phone
got getting there.
call.
Shout out to the drones because they are
Oh, them
amazing in the
drones
first one. They
suck.
always deliver. But in this movie, even
Oh,
old boy said, "I drone kind of." Shout out to my dude Snow for using the drone to attack people. Like, hey, you can't use drones to attack people. Like, listen, I just told him to bring water to the girl. I ain't tell him to attack nobody. That's y'all fault. Like I said, it's a solid movie. I
that's
like the music
crazy
in it.
work. That's
Hunger Games
crazy
always had good
work.
music. Yeah, Hunger Games always had good music though. But I enjoyed it. It was a good. I don't regret watching it.
No,
Will I
I
watch
know
it
it's
again? I
cool.
said it was. It's solid.
Yeah.
I watched the other Hunger Games before I watched this one, but it was solid. Would I be mad at a sequel? No.
I feel like one's coming
I'll
because
watch it. Just,
we gotta know what happened to her. You can't just leave us hanging like that. Is there a book?
yeah, she the one. You can do a lot. You can do a lot of different characters. Um, you can do a lot, but you can also end it right here because the only thing you would have is her. Because everybody else everybody else important shows up later in the original.
Well, I'll be
Besides the
so
ones
sure
that
to check it
passed
out.
away, of course.
Y'all be sure to
So,
check out our
so
channel. That's what y'all do. Y'all check out our channel and y'all like and subscribe to it. That's what y'all do. Period.
yeah, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. I got my Hunger Games shirt on, so respect. I got my Jesus cross when I go into the Hunger Games. Joe, how long you surviving the Hunger Games? You going all the way?
Yeah, I ain't taking no L's. I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna pray a whole lot. I'm gonna pray a whole lot after it's over. I'm gonna say,
Yo, listen, if
I
they
love
put
you,
you in the room, hey, you
Bobby.
gotta survive.
I love you, Bobby.
Yo,
Damn.
Reaper. One person confused me with Reaper. Reaper came in like the most killer dude I ever seen in my life. He was just ending people. He was ahead the whole game. And then that girl passed, and he just said, "Nope, I'm just gonna sit here." And nobody, by the way, he was kind of tough though, cause he sat there on that stage, and nobody tried him, Joe.
Yeah,
All them
nobody.
people fighting, and nobody walked over there. He was just sitting on his knee, looking at them people fight, and nobody walked over there.
Boy, Curl is treacherous, boy. She treacherous. I'm like, y'all, why y'all following her, man? I would have been and stabbed her in the back, cuz. We gonna get this. Oh, man, this Hunger Games ain't going to no next day. It's over with. I'm climbing in vents
Yo,
and
my
all
man,
that shit. She don't want to kill
yo,
nobody.
Reaper set that flag over there over them people and just stood there and said, "This is what you gonna punish me," and just stood there and nobody tried him until them snakes came. Them snakes tried him.
Oh, they didn't. See, it wasn't no try about them. They know
Yeah,
who
they
they
didn't care
smell.
about how. Yeah, they knew who they smelled. My boy, and I knew he had to know he was getting caught. Ain't no way you were getting that off, my boy. You put a blanket with your dad's name on it. You put a handkerchief with your dad's name on it, dog.
That's all I could do if he was gonna save his person.
That's what I said, but you knew you gonna get caught up to that, dog. All you gonna do is open the thing and like, who else gonna have a napkin with his dad's name on it beside him?
And why does sister have to have the brother, Jessup? Why she have to have him? Come on, Jessup's done. Just fly the water in. You mother got me killed.
Yo, to be fair, he gonna pass away anyway. She knew it.
Nigga had
He got
rabies.
rabies, dog.
I mean,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The original Hunger Games, they was more. They let them people go in sick. Oh, girl had tuberculosis. Like in the new Hunger Game, they had to be clever. They had to be smart. They had to have talent. And these motherfuckers in the first Hunger Game, I wonder how the first 9 was before these. Cause
that was an
that's what
interesting thing.
tuberculosis.
We got an
Somebody had a
amputee.
bat bite.
We got an amputee. We got somebody with Down syndrome. They
They
was
just
on
put
one with this
anybody
one.
in
They
that
was like,
game.
no, like if we got tributes, we just getting rid of people. Fuck them. And then I got beef
Like,
with
they knew
her.
that.
I got beef with the Ariana Grande. So go. My dad's the mayor. Going up there.
Send her. Sing your way out of this one. Then she put a snake in her back. And her
Man, they
dad
just had
slapped the
snakes
shit out
all
of her
through
like
that
Randy
mug, man.
Orton.
I couldn't have been on that set. I
She,
wasn't gonna fool no snake. No.
yo, her dad punched her straight in the face. And no girl said, I'm good. I'm good. Give
That's
me a
that.
second. Then they start singing and shit. Then she told me to kiss there. And I'm like, oh, I like her. She got a little spunk.
Yeah, but if you're a fan of the series, I think that you would like it. If you've never seen Hunger Games ever in your life, this was a
You
good
can follow.
introduction to it, and I would say go watch the other ones for context at this point, because now you have like the back story. So so the newer ones might make a lot more sense to you, or you may see it differently than people that saw it when they first saw it. So when it first came out, unlike myself, who did not get to see it because I was being naughty. So with that being said, I'm Unico Williams. You can find me at unicowilliams.com, Unico underscore Williams on all social media. Zelmay, what's up?
You can find me at Overall 99 Media. You can find me at I'll Be That News. I just dropped a Cassie P. Diddy video right on that channel in which I discuss a little bit about what we know so far about the Kid Cudi explosions. And also, like, my man, a bomber, dog. And we got some more news. I don't know if we're doing a live tonight, so we might be doing a live. So go follow the I'll Be That News channel. Go follow Overall 99 Gaming, Zelme on Twitch and Kick. All that stuff you can find us over there. Overall 99 Anime channel. I got a few videos over there. I might do a few more. Uh, Everything a little bit easier now since I got my setup a little better and I feel comfortable without having to move everything. So we can do a little more content. Even though we work full time, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share so we can not do more content for y'all and have more amazing videos for y'all. Because me and Unico work full time. So if you want more content, hit that like, hit that subscribe, watch the video throughout, put it in the background. Even if you're busy, listen to my sultry voice with my new mic. I know it don't hurt your ears no more, so you can't lie to me no more. And
It's
it's
Baller
Baller
Friday.
Friday.
It's Baller Friday. So buy all the ladies a drink. We got a lot to talk about today. So tune in and Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams a little bit later on today. I'll go live for this one. But we got a lot to talk about. This week was crazy.
Yeah, make it make sense tomorrow. So go check that out. Get ready for that. And we will be doing Invincible. Will probably go out. Well, probably already out. It will be out when this video come out. So they'll both be out. And then we got a few other reviews that's coming this week. I do have Reps. I do got the Amazon series. I'm gonna try to get out before next weekend. So we're gonna try to get those things out. So we got a few shows
Thanksgiving
that's coming
review
out.
coming today too. Boom. Got you.
Yes, so a lot of content coming. So I do appreciate that. Appreciate Unico Williams. So remember one last time to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Shout out to Joe Budden for getting Drake to rap. And,
It's a thing.
and it is. And we out. So peace.